What's going on, everybody? This is DJ Renaldo Creative, and we're back. We got Kianah Bobb on the line, and she's going to talk about her modeling career. Let's bring her on. She's now on. Kianah.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Pretty good. So, for people who do not know who you are, tell us a little something about yourself.
Okay, so my name is Kianah Bobb. I'm 14 years old, and I currently reside in New Jersey. And I actually started in the industry at a young age, but then my mom had took me out. So now I decided to start modeling and acting, but I'm leaning towards modeling right now because you just practice in the house and it's really fun, like just to model, watch other girls model, be inspiring. And acting, I really like acting. I mean, it's funny, like just acting with your friends, playing around. It's really fun.
All right, so for people, you're 14 years old. How tall are you?
I'm actually around 5'5", 5'7". My doctor keeps saying I'm 5'5", but I'm taller than that.
Oh, wow. So, do you enjoy walking the runway since you're tall?
I do enjoy walking the runway. I actually walked for New York Fashion Week, February 12th, and that was my first runway. It was fun. The experience was fun, but I feel like I could have got a better experience if I was walking for multiple designers.
Okay, I kind of hear an accent. Are your family from the Caribbeans?
Not the Caribbeans. We're from Africa.
Oh, that's so cool. Which part of Africa?
Sierra Leone.
Okay, so since we're talking about Sierra Leone, a lot of great fashion models come from Sierra Leone. Do you have a favorite fashion model?
Speechless face.
I don't really know any fashion models in Sierra Leone. I never heard of any, and I never knew that there were a lot in Sierra Leone. So this is actually my first time hearing about
Well,
that.
you definitely need to Google. I think Ajak Ding is from Sierra Leone. I could be wrong, but she's very famous. She basically model with like a short haircut. She had like a close cut, and she's very popular. And if I'm correct, she's from Sierra Leone. So definitely look her up. And then there's some other models.
Okay,
Also.
Thank you. I will look her up. Now that you
So how
mentioned
do you study? Because being a model, you still got to study. Like, do you have any special books or techniques that you do for to improve you as a model?
my book is Naomi Campbell.
Okay. So you like Naomi Campbell?
Yes, like her walks are amazing. Her posture, like I just set her up and I walk and watch her walk and follow her posture, how she's walking.
Okay. So you will appear in Mile Inc. magazine. Mile Inc. That's our other magazine. Mile Kids magazine. How does that feel? You're about to appear in the issue number 11. And have you been published before?
That is amazing. And I've been featured in Mocha, but I wasn't the cover. So for Mayel, I'm really excited because I'm going to be the cover of that magazine and everyone gets to see my beautiful face and know who I am.
Oh no, it's a feature, but you can keep shooting and maybe you'll get the cover. We're kind of very strict when we pick our covers because people always talk about how beautiful the covers are, and the cover tell a story. So just you're gonna be on the cover. Just you're the feature for this time, but yeah, you can work for that cover next.
Okay. Definitely keep shooting.
So, what is your most memorable photo shoot so far?
My first memorable photo shoot is with Model Me Photography, and that's in Brooklyn. And I really liked it because I got to connect, network with new people. I got to shoot with different photographers. So if you go on my page, you can see some of my pictures. And that was only with one photographer, and I shot with 12.
Wow, 12. Was that in like one day or like during a week?
Yeah.
One day?
It was
One day. So you had 12 different photo shoots, or did they all shoot you at one time?
So basically, it was different sceneries, and there were different photographers. So we would just rotate whenever we were done shooting or doing our poses. We would go to the next photographer, and with different outfits too.
Wow. So I know doing 12 shoots would definitely be tiresome, but I know you're young. What do you do to keep your energy up? Say if you are doing something like that, or even walking the runway, what are some like tips you would give for someone, including like grown-ups? Because you might inspire a grown-up also. So what are some tips that you would give people that is trying to do modeling?
Some tips I would give people is to not give up. Just know that you want to be a model and you want to prove that you have what it takes to be a model. And at the end of the day, it's for a good cause because you want to do it.
So how was like growing up so far? Like how was like growing up and you know, and why did you become a model?
I decided to become a model because I saw some little girls that were younger than me walking that runway, ripping that one runway better than me. So I'm like, that would be really fun. Me walking the runway, getting to meet new people, walk for designers, just like being out there.
So do you have any brothers and sisters, and do they model or act just like you?
I do have 5 siblings, and two of them are we're trying to get in the industry. So my 4-year-old sister, she models. She will rip that runway, and she's only 4. She's trying to act. She has the personality. She just has everything. She has a little cute smile. And my 1-year-old sister, we're trying to get her in like commercials and stuff and print. So yeah, and hopefully she'll be interested in modeling when she grows up.
That's cool. So that you actually can be an inspiration to them. That's amazing. So do you see that you are inspiring your 4-year-old sister?
I am very inspiring to her because whenever I practice, she's like, "Sissy, can I practice with you?" Even though it gets me annoyed sometimes, I still let her practice with me.
Definitely. What does confidence mean to you?
Confidence means to just be you. Don't let anyone put you down. Do what you want to do and be confident about it. Be sure of yourself.
Okay, I like that. I like that. What is your biggest fears?
My biggest fear for runway is falling on the runway because if I was to fall on the runway, it would be really embarrassing and that would be my most terrifying moment of life.
Yeah, and if you follow, maybe somebody will make a meme of you, and that might actually help your career, though. That's another way we could think of it, because everybody want to make memes and stuff. So if they do catch you falling, that might actually help you. But I don't know. You probably don't feel that way. Um, so let's talk about what you're interested in real quick. What type of music do you listen to, and who is your favorite artist?
I listen to a lot of music. I listen to rap, hip hop, African music, and my favorite African artist is Davido. I love him. Like he's from Nigeria. his parents thought he wouldn't be able to be a musician, and guess what? He's like millions of people are watching his videos. And I don't really have a favorite American artist. I listen to different types of music.
Oh yeah, and speaking of that, from what I hear, because I'm not African, I hear that most of the parents want you to be doctors, lawyers, and whatever. And you being, you see, your mom is definitely different because most African parents, they want you to be a doctor, lawyer, and stuff like that. But your mom is actually letting you become a model and actor. Like, do you have any cousins that would like to do entertainment? But I know you still got to do your studies and stuff. But do you have any other cousins or whatever that are facing what I'm just talking about? Their parents not allowing them to do what they want to do.
I feel like everyone in my family, like, they're allowed to do what they want to do. I'm not sure if their parents are strict or not because I don't really ask. But my mom, she's like, whatever you want to do, I'll support it. So when I said I want to be a model and an actor, she said, okay, let's see what we can do. Because a lot of people in my family, they're doctors, nurses. I actually want to be a pediatrician too. So, yeah.
And that's the cool thing about it. You can be both. I know a lot of models that are actually professionals. So that's what a lot of people don't realize. You can do both actually, because you can do modeling as freelance. And also you can actually do modeling, start a business working as a model coach or something like that, and still work as a doctor or lawyer or whatever. Because like I said, I know mad lawyers that are, models also. They do model, their day job is a doctor or nurse or lawyer, but then they model also. So that's definitely possibilities. How do you deal with rejection?
Oh, rejection? It's like rejection boosts your motivation, boosted you to be better. Because if, let's say, I walk in front of Tyra Banks and Tyra Banks says, nah, I don't want her to walk for me. I'm gonna be like, okay, I'll go home and I'll practice every single day until Tyra Banks says, oh, I like her. Or a different designer says, oh, let her walk my clothes.
Awesome. What's your biggest struggles?
My biggest struggle is I'm really lazy. I might not seem lazy, but I'm really lazy. When I started modeling, my mom would always say, Kianah, practice. I was so lazy about practicing. I would just sit there and like, my mom's like, Kianah, you want to be a model, so you have to practice. And then one day, just came home, put on those shoes, and I got to practicing. And now I'm better than where I was 4 months ago.
Yeah, definitely. That's with everything. Me as a DJ, photographer, videographer, all of that. Even doing these magazines, I have to really practice, study. And so that's why in the beginning I asked you, what do you study to improve as a model? Because even people don't know. They might think you're just standing in the camera, but you got to learn posing. You got to learn, different stuff in the industry. And also, if you want to work with a certain brand, you got to follow their work. And you, like, say, if you want to walk for Gucci or somebody, and you need to study other models' videos. Do you have a specific model, like, say, Naomi Campbell, that you watch Runway videos to learn?
Yes, I watch videos of Naomi Campbell and also Diva Devana. Diva Devana, she does runway classes, and I go back to her videos and look at how she walks, and I mock her. I play the video and I mock her. I walk with her. I actually have a class with her next week.
Okay, so why should people check out your modeling, and why should brands hire you?
People should check out my modeling because I really work hard, and people will be really inspired because I didn't think I would be a model. If you go back to my first video, I was walking like a regular person. I'm supposed to be walking feet, feet, front. I was walking like a regular person. Now when you look at me, I'm working on my turns.
Okay, so cool. That's so cool. Definitely thank you for coming through. Shout out to your mom also. How do you prepare for, your fashion shoots? Your fashion shoots. How do you prepare for your photo shoots and to walk on the runway?
I prepare for my fashion shoots by just practicing my poses in the mirror, looking at Naomi Campbell's, looking at on Instagram for poses, different types of poses, because you always want a different look. And for fashion shows, I prepare by just walking. I have a hallway. I walk up and down the hallway until I feel satisfied with the way I'm walking.
So how has your life changed since COVID came? COVID's here now. And how has your life changed as a model?
My life has really changed. For COVID, I was just in the house with my cousins. I wasn't bored because I had my cousins and my sister. But during COVID, I wasn't really interested in modeling. And now, 5 months ago, I started to gain interest in modeling. And now, look at where I'm at now. I walked the New York Fashion Week at the age of 14, sorry. And I have 2 more shows so far this year.
All right, that's awesome. That's pretty cool. Um, New York Fashion Week. How did you feel? Was you scared? Because that's a big show. Did you have any fear walking the runway?
I did. I had a lot of fear because there's always agencies watching you. You never know. They might pick you, say, "Oh, she has a fierce walk. Let's sign her."
All right, that's so cool. I'm not gonna keep you long because I know you got to get back to studying and all that good stuff. How do you balance going to school and modeling and acting?
Well, modeling and going to school isn't really hard because you usually model on weekends. But acting is like once it's an audition, you have to submit right away. So I've been late a few times for submitting roles, but it's worth it because it's my career.
Now, when you act, and sometimes if you have extra talent, you can actually get cast for projects. Can you sing or can you dance also?
I can't sing or dance. I was actually an extra in 2 shows last week.
Did you say you was an extra on 2 shows?
Yes, I was Marvelous. Mrs. Marvelous, I think, is the show. Season 5, I was an extra. And there's a show, I don't remember the name. Love on Top, something like that. But I was an extra on that.
That is amazing. That's like the first thing you should have said. Like, hey, I was just extra on this, and now I'm an official actress. But let's do something for you real quick. We got to play congratulations because that's major. We'll be right back. Let's play congratulations for her.
Thank you.
We're back. Like I said, congratulations. That's major. 2 roles. I can't wait to see it. Is there an actor or actress that you would like to work with, or even a director?
I don't know the top of my head, but most likely major ones.
Okay. Do you play any sports?
I don't play. I used to play basketball. I was on the team, and then I quit, and because I wasn't really interested in basketball, even though I had the height for basketball. But I'm starting to gain interest in track because there's a running club in my school, and they're running on the West Side Highway. I think something like that.
What's your favorite subject in school?
Math. I have to say, I've always been ahead in math.
Do you have a specific math that you enjoy doing the most?
Multiplication and long division. It's the best.
Are you into like video games? Do you have any like specific apps that you love on your phone that you cannot live without?
TikTok. Can't live without TikTok. I need TikTok.
Okay, well, it was nice talking to you. Thank you for coming through. Shout out to your mom again. Um, do you have any shout outs?
Yes. I have a shout out to my friend Corinne who's watching me right now. I have a shout out for my mom and any family that's watching me right now because I know some people are watching me. So hi, you guys can leave me a comment. And also a big shout out to my mom because my mom is so fast. I was at school and she texted me like, Kianah, when you get home, you have to talk, okay? So big shout out to my mom.
Yeah, I don't know why, but the chat system is not working. But I definitely got some messages, but for some reason the chat system is not working. Hold on, let me switch scenes. I'm gonna switch you off real quick. I'm gonna see if the chat is working. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know why the chat is not working. But all right, so we can go back to you. Someone said you did not even pick up your dad. How are you gonna do your dad that way?
Oh. I know he's watching right now. But he's also a big part of my career because he's also helping me in my career.
Yeah, definitely. He's in the chat, even though it's not showing up. But yeah, that's what he was saying. All right, so we're gonna end now. Drop your social media link so that people can follow you.
Me? There's a chat where.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I was asking if the chat works, but I just sent it. You guys can follow me. I follow back.
Okay, but you got to drop it for people. Remember, some people may not be familiar with you. Like, tell us your tell us on camera your TikTok and your Instagram.
Okay, so my Instagram is all ALL _Kianah, which is KIANAH. And then my TikTok is VIBEWITH _KIANAH.
All right. Do you have any closing words or anything that you would like to tell the people watching? And I did not tell you, but this is actually streaming. I wanted to wait to tell you. This is streaming live on 6 platforms. So I didn't want to tell you that because that would have messed you up. But you're actually on 6 platforms live right now. Facebook, VK, which is a Russian site. You're on TikTok. Not TikTok, but Twitch. You're on Facebook Live. And you're on YouTube Live. You're on 4 different platforms, and I didn't want to tell you that. But do you have anything else you would like to say?
All I'd like to say is thank you so much for watching. Follow your dreams. Don't let anyone put you down. And that's it. Bye. Thank you for having me.
No problem, everybody. Thank you again for coming through and joining the Party Connect. We do this every day at 8 o'clock p.m. And I'm going to be back online 8 o'clock with the Weekend Jams Party, where I play the best dance music. So if you want to come back and dance, do that. Feel free to do that. Also, make sure you check out my official website, renaldocreative.com. Follow me on social media at Renaldo Creative. And also check out my magazine, which Kianah is going to be featured in, My L Inc. Why I keep saying My L Inc? That's our tattoo magazine. MyLkids.com. My L Kids, even though she's a teenager, she definitely can do the kids magazine. We have been featuring a lot of teenagers on the cover lately, so it's all cool. We're gonna end the show with a teenager This is Knockoff by 17-year-old Deja Lanai. This is the clean version. Like, if you go look up her music on Apple Music, it is explicit. But I actually got access to the clean version. I don't know if there's a clean version on Apple Music, but I got the clean version, and I'm gonna play that real quick. Deja Lanai. I got another song from her, but before I play her, and what do you think about Deja Lanai music? I know you heard her music. What you think about her?
I haven't heard her music. Oh. It wasn't really catchy for me. I don't really like it. No, it wasn't really like my type, my vibe.
Okay. What's your vibe? What you normally listen, like artists you listen to?
I listen to A Boogie, Pop Smoke, may he rest in peace. Other artists, I just can't think of their names on the top of my head. And I also like Emily Me, her song I Am Woman. It's really powerful.
Yeah, I could play stuff like that, but I didn't want this video deleted from Facebook. They kind of like, they'll get me if I play Pop Smoke and Migos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that's normally on my mix show, so you should check out my mix show. But let's keep it going. We're going to end it with Deja Lanai, but before we do that, do you have anything else you'd like to say you might have thought of?
No, that's it. Just have a good night.
All right, definitely thank you guys for coming through. I also want to thank everyone that's watching, everyone that's going to watch the replay. Thank you also. And until next time, you're watching The Party Connect. All right, we're done. Thank you so much. I'm gonna send you the link once it's done. I'm sorry.
I think it's really sick. He posting all these guns and the bullets in the clip. You told me all your brother business, you ain't no snitch. Shoulda know you was a bitch when you did that shit. Sometimes I ask myself what I was tripping for. You were used to f***ing with crack like a hoe. You ain't never had a bitch like me before. Try to play me like a fool, I had to let you go. You shooting in the air, you ain't in the field. Selling dime bags, you ain't no drug dealer. Your own homies tell me that you ain't body. At this point, little daddy ain't no way around it. You a real nigga, knockoff. So I had to cut that shit off. You a real nigga, knockoff. Get your money, boy, you fell off. You a real nigga, knockoff. So I had to cut that shit off. You a real nigga, knockoff. Get your money, boy, you fell off. Bro been watching my story like an Airy pic. It's alright, little nigga, I know I'm the shit. He looking at my pants, he like, is that a d? I'm like, nah, this a stack, look like a brick. I can see what you see when you look at me. That's why I don't understand how you play me. Got my feelings out here, had a boss up. I promise when you lost me, boy, you f***ed up. Hey, pocket watching, they were 10 cents. Real grab me out, don't care about shit. Need a about his business, who on this shit? You a fraud, baby, you so counterfeit. You a real nigga, knockoff. So I had to cut that shit off. You a real nigga, knockoff. Get your money, boy, you fell off. You a real nigga, knockoff. So I had to cut that shit off. You a real nigga, knockoff. Get your money, boy, you fell off. Ooh, you done fell off. Little nigga, you done fell off. Ooh, you done fell off. Get your money, you done fell off.
Hey, this is Sing Like Feeling. You're in the mix with DJ Renaldo Creative.